In this video, we're going to explore 15 powerful and compassionate ways to cut ties with toxic people. While the journey is never easy, we'll provide you with a toolkit to navigate this process with empathy, compassion, and strength, helping you overcome the 5 most common struggles people face when letting go of toxic individuals: guilt and self-doubt, fear of isolation or loneliness, codependency, manipulation and gaslighting, and difficulty with setting boundaries. Letting go of toxic people is one of the most challenging yet liberating decisions a person can make. Whether it's a friend, family member, romantic partner, or colleague, toxic relationships have the power to drain your energy, undermine your confidence, and negatively affect your mental and emotional well-being. However, as difficult as it may seem, letting go of these toxic individuals is often essential for your personal growth and happiness. The first step in letting go of a toxic person is to acknowledge the emotions that come up during this process. It's completely natural to feel guilty, sad, or confused. But remember that your feelings are valid. By allowing yourself to feel these emotions without judgment, you're creating the space for healing to begin. This helps with the first issue, guilt and self-doubt, by reminding you that it's okay to feel conflicted while making a difficult decision for your well-being. A toxic relationship often undermines your sense of self-worth. To let go of such people, you must reconnect with your value and remember that you deserve respect, kindness, and love. By practicing self-love and affirming your worth regularly, you can start to overcome feelings of self-doubt and begin to prioritize your own emotional health. Setting boundaries is one of the most powerful tools you have for letting go of toxic people. Boundaries protect your emotional space and prevent others from overstepping their limits. While it may feel uncomfortable at first, practicing healthy boundaries will help you in the long run by minimizing the impact of toxic behavior. This helps address difficulty with setting boundaries, an issue many people struggle with when they fear being labeled as selfish or mean. Letting go of a toxic person doesn't make you a bad person. In fact, it's an act of self-care and courage. Remind yourself that you have the right to remove anyone from your life who causes you harm, no matter how long you've known them or how close they are. Recognizing this fact helps address guilt, as it's important to internalize that you're doing what's best for you. When we become codependent in a relationship, we lose sight of our ability to function independently. Emotional independence involves learning to validate your own feelings, make decisions on your own, and develop self-reliance. By practicing this, you can slowly break free from codependency, which will help you overcome the fear of being unable to function without the toxic person. If possible, communicate your decision to the toxic individual with clarity and calmness. You don't need to justify or explain yourself in detail, but a direct and assertive message can help prevent misunderstandings and manipulative tactics. This tactic helps address manipulation because it allows you to stay grounded and assertive in your decision without falling prey to guilt-tripping or emotional coercion. Toxic people often make us question our perceptions of reality, leading us into a pattern of self-doubt. Trusting your gut is crucial in cutting ties. If something doesn't feel right, it likely isn't. You are your best advocate, so trust your instincts to guide you through the process of letting go and remind yourself that your feelings are valid. Surround yourself with supportive people who uplift and validate your decision. Having a strong support system helps alleviate the fear of isolation and provides you with the reassurance that you are not alone in this process. These trusted individuals can also help you stay accountable and grounded as you navigate your emotions. No relationship is perfect, but when a relationship becomes toxic, it no longer serves its purpose. Let go of the idea that you need to fix or save someone. You are not responsible for someone else's growth or happiness, only your own. This mindset shift can help with guilt by reinforcing the idea that the relationship is unhealthy for both parties, not just you. When making the decision to let go of someone toxic, it's important to be kind to yourself. Acknowledge that this process is difficult and requires immense courage. Practicing self-compassion involves treating yourself with kindness, patience, and understanding, just as you would treat a close friend in the same situation. This can be immensely helpful for managing self-doubt and the emotional toll that cutting ties can take. Letting go of a toxic person, even one who has caused pain, often involves a period of grief. This grief may arise from the loss of the relationship or from the realization that you were treated unfairly. Allow yourself time to mourn, but remember that grief is a natural part of healing. By honoring your emotions, you can address the fear of loneliness and help yourself process the loss in a healthy way. In many cases, toxic people trigger negative emotions or responses within us. To create emotional distance, it's important to remove these triggers where possible. Whether it's unfollowing them on social media, deleting old messages, or distancing yourself from places associated with them, creating space will help you emotionally detach and can also minimize the effects of gaslighting and manipulation. Forgiveness is not about excusing bad behavior. It's about releasing yourself from the hold that the toxic person has over you. By forgiving yourself for staying in the relationship longer than you should have, or for not setting boundaries earlier, you free yourself from regret. This practice can be a powerful tool for overcoming self-doubt and starting fresh. Visualizing your life without the toxic person can help you feel empowered to move forward. Focus on the positive changes that can come from letting go, such as new opportunities for growth, healthy relationships, and peace of mind. This vision can help you overcome feelings of fear of isolation by reminding you that your life will be better without toxic influences. Lastly, after cutting ties, engage in self-care practices that nourish your body, mind, and soul. Whether it's journaling, meditation, therapy, or exercise, taking care of yourself helps you rebuild your emotional strength. By focusing on healing, you reinforce your personal power and resilience. Letting go of toxic people is a brave, empowering step toward creating a healthier, happier life. By practicing empathy and compassion for yourself and others, you can navigate the complex emotions and challenges that arise during this process. Whether you're battling guilt and self-doubt, fear of loneliness, codependency, manipulation, or boundary-setting issues, these strategies can help you move forward with clarity and strength. Remember that cutting ties with toxic people is not about vengeance or anger. It's about making space for the relationships, experiences, and opportunities that nurture you. Trust in your ability to make this choice, honor your emotions, and ultimately empower yourself to live a life free from toxicity. You deserve peace, happiness, and a supportive environment. Don't be afraid to reclaim your power. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You'll receive a notification for the next video in this series on The Art of Boundaries, which teaches how to set limits with wisdom when letting go of toxic people. Thanks for watching.